Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be showing you the basics of how to raid a base in Ark Survival Evolved on the PS4 in PvP, so stay tuned.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long.
If you want to host your own Ark server, then I recommend renting one from Nitrado. They're also the official server provider for Wildcard. Go to jaycartere.com/Nitrado to rent your own Ark server and help out the channel in the process. Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm Jay Cartere from the Cartere Cartel server. And I want to make this video to help everyone basically on the server because we've got a lot of new players on the server and whatnot. And I want to show you guys how you basically raid a base, like the simple tenets of what you need to do, because I watched the raid yesterday and it was obvious that a fair amount of the players didn't know exactly what they should be doing. So here you go. And I want to thank R32 for helping me with this, as he did create the little raid base that we've got over there. It's not a big wild base, it's just so I can show you guys the basic concepts of raiding a base, but I do appreciate the time he took out to help me build this. Now here's the base. As you can see, there are 4 turrets, and generally when you deal with a higher level base, you're going to have auto turrets around it. If there are no auto turrets, then you can pretty much just shoot a rocket in and get in very, very easily. But when there are turrets, you actually have to employ some strategy. So here are the 3 steps to raiding a base. First of all, you want to find the weakest and shortest route to the valuables. So for example, pretend this tree is a turret tower. If that was a turret tower, then you wouldn't come from this end, you would try and come from this end, as you could potentially get behind the base and get out of sight of those turrets. Ooh, that hurt. So let's get out of range of those turrets. What you basically want to do when you first see a base is you want to scout it out and you want to see the best place to attack from. Now, as you can see, the best place for us to attack from, since that is not a turret tower, is any direction, because this is just a simple box with 4 turrets on, so it really doesn't matter. But you want to see the weakest link where there's less turret coverage, and you'll be able to get cover and get in without having to drain too many turrets. You want the point of least resistance. So once you found that, the next part of the raid is to drain the turrets in your way. Of course, if there are players online, then you're going to want to take care of those guys before you start draining turrets. So maybe you have one of your tribe members deal with draining turrets and a few of your tribe members deal with the actual players. So what we're going to do is we are going to get the stego a little bit closer. Generally you want to back up into the turrets, but stegos are the current meta for draining turrets. It used to be turtles, but basically what you want to do is you want to use the stego to drain as many of the turrets as possible, and you want to actually be on the stego. I would usually suggest you doing this naked, so you don't actually... Oh, this stego's about to die. Let's move forward a little bit. That is actually going to get murdered. I would suggest doing this naked, so if the stego dies and you die, you don't actually lose anything. But preferably you want to bring a few stegos if you can. If you only got one, then you want to bring food to feed that stego when its health goes down. But since we are admin, we can just spawn in another for the sake of this video. So let's quickly get ourselves another stego. Oh, actually, let's just make this stego invulnerable. Like, you kind of get the idea of what we're gonna do with the stego. So let's drain these turrets. Let's get infinite stats going, and you will need a quetz or a wyvern to actually use your stego and bring it over here. So keep that in mind. You will need that, but also do not just fling a stego into the raid base or the base you're raiding. I've seen people do that multiple times. The thing with that is that when these turrets are set to players only, which a lot of them will, if you're facing people who are actually smart and they know what they're doing, they'll set these turrets to players only so that it will only shoot players and it will try and shoot players off tames. And in that case, if you drop a stego into their base, it will actually do nothing whatsoever. But as you can see, we have actually drained most of the bullets. And now we just want to quickly drain this turret. You got to make sure all the bullets are tamed. I mean, all the turrets are tamed. I mean, drained. Now, if we actually get off that, see how the turret stops, because there's no one on the stego and it's on players only. But if we get back on it, it continues to shoot. And we could actually use that to advantage. We could use our dinos as basically a shield between us and the base, so that we're not getting shot by turrets. So that's another strategy you can employ. Let's quickly deal with this. It shouldn't take too long. Wait, let me actually show you this actually. Now, basically, if you actually try and blow into this base without getting rid of the bullets, without draining the turrets, you won't actually be able to blow it. The turrets will actually shoot the rocket. So let's see, since there's only one turret on the left hand side, this may actually go through. Yeah, it did. I think it did actually get it. But if we go like from the other side where that turret can actually see us, oh, that's attacking us, then it actually won't. So let's do it from here, and it'll probably shoot it before it even goes any further. Oh, now that turret's out of bullets, so we can't even show you. But basically, if you throw any explosives at this structure while the turrets are up, the turrets will shoot those explosives out of the air. So keep that in mind. Now, for a metal structure, you need 2 C4, I believe, for a door, and 4 rockets to blow a door. So keep that in mind. I do suggest you download the SA Companion app, as it has a raid calculator, and you can look at that and see exactly what you need for every sort of structure. For stone, you just need 1 rocket, and that will basically get you in any stone building. So definitely don't be building out of stone. So what we'll do now is we'll actually use 1 rocket, and then we'll actually use the C4 detonator. So we'll go for the door, as the door is the weakest part of the structure. The walls are a little bit more powerful. It's 2 C4, 4 RPGs for a metal door, and 3 C4 or 6 RPGs for a metal wall. So let's get the C4 out, and we'll fling 2 over there. We might actually just be able to do 1. And if you demolish that, you actually get the C4 back. It should say pick up, but they just didn't design it that way. So that should break it. Oh no, it didn't. That 1 rocket was not enough. So this will get us inside the base, and now we have also accidentally destroyed the generator, but we can get in and get the loot. And if you are facing a very good base, then you will find more turrets inside, and then you'll need some more advanced tactics to actually deal with that. Maybe some shields, maybe, you know, opening up a line of sight so that the turret shoots outside onto your tanking dino. But that is the basics of raiding a base. You find the weakest and shortest route to the valuables, you drain the turrets in your way, and then you blow in and you take the loot. That is the 3 steps of raiding a base. If there are people online, then you're going to have to engage in a little PvP. You're going to need people watching your back. You're going to need people watching the battlefield, that sort of stuff. But there you go. I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope it's going to help you with your future raids. If you've got any questions or any suggestions for my next video, be sure to leave that in the comment section below. Thanks for watching and liking and subscribing. I'll see you guys in the next Ark Survival Evolved tutorial. Peace out. If you want less grinding and more fun from your Ark experience, then come and join the Cartere Cartel PvP server today. Use the link in the description to join the server, or go to jaycartere.com/Ark apply and follow the instructions. This is a boosted PvP server, so you don't have to grind for days to have an hour of fun like the official rates. All the rates and more information about the rules and the stats on the server is available at jaycartere.com/Ark apply and in my Discord server. We welcome mature players who don't cry when PvP happens on a PvP server. There will be no salty squeakers allowed. So if that's you, don't even bother registering or trying to come on the server. There are also monthly reward packages for patrons who help support the server. You can see all the available packages on the Patreon page. So please help support the server by becoming a patron at patreon.com/Jay Cartere. I'll be helping patrons also to grow their YouTube channel. So if you got a YouTube channel and you want to play Ark on your channel, you want to make some videos, you want to grow your channel, that sort of stuff, then consider becoming a patron as an investment in your future, as you can make that back tenfold if you listen to my advice and grow your channel. Now, I will not be giving out wyverns and gigas and that sort of stuff to the patrons to ensure that we keep the server balanced. I don't want people to have OP dinos and be able to pay to win. So that's something that I've thought about. So again, use the link in the description and follow the 3 steps to join the server, or go to jaycartere.com/Ark apply. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Let's survive together with less grind and more fun.
It's been a cold winter and it's lasted far too long. So all this warmth I share with you.